So, last we left off, we continued through the Creation Forge into a bit of history down the corridors of different House Kenneth inventors through the ages. For coming around the corner into a statically charged room down the corridor, four rooms that help power this building, obviously in standby mode or emergency mode, since you had shut off the power from the power plant. At the end, a almost electrified soul of someone connected to a body that was strapped to the chair, struggling to stay in this plane and the next, charging through the atmosphere, the electricity static in the air. Obviously, everyone came in, went to their corresponding rooms, figured out that we had to switch everything on at the same time, with Ghost taking some of the brunt of the attacks up the front there, but eventually managing to shut everything off, if not summoning some flumps from another realm first off. After defeating it, you managed to help stabilize this engineer that had wired himself up or has been wired up to the building, almost in an attempt, it seems, to bridge a gap between realms. Getting some nice information from him, and Molokov also receiving a tome, Soul of the Machine. I think at the end, Hera, you kind of had a bit of, maybe not realization, but just some connecting points that you were pointing out. If you want to just go over them again, or just where Hera's sitting, before we carry on northwards, where you can see a green glow coming from up north. So yeah, anything we want to do before we move up?
I think when we sort of left off, it was more she was thinking just about what the technician had been saying about the endless sleep, the sort of answer to
That's
getting
right.
away from the dreamlands, and there's that small moment of realization with the fact that she's connected and is not running out of options, I guess, but probably grasping at other options, knowing that that final sleep is a possible not only option, but is, making that connection that she's connected. How is she going to get disconnected other than the obvious option sort of thing?
Sure. Yeah, because he was kind of going on about how, the end to a dreamer's trap would be death itself. That's the final kind of cut between the eternal sleep, in a way. Which it ties in, here as well. You deal with a lot of necrotic research, and necrotic energy, and even you think back to your Professor Tavash, kind of mentioning that it seems that everyone in the party has a connection to death in one way or another, or necrotic side of things. But as you kind of reflect on that, and you see, I think you were one of the ones that pointed out first, you and Jalug at least, that green glow coming from north. Question is, are you heading straight up the corridor? What's the go here? Anyone needs to recoup or anything? How's everyone going? How's everyone feeling? Character-wise.
Need to check how I'm feeling. No, I'm fine.
I feel as good as I can.
Yeah.
Which is not great, but
Did Envy get taken out? Was that a thing? I can't write. Or no, just got hit. That's right.
Yeah, I think she got hit. She hasn't been taken out since we got into this dungeon.
Oh, character sheets here. Uh,
I think she got hit in the lecture hall as well.
yeah, she's taken a couple of blows. Not too bad though. Although over the next sort of, as we've been talking, you'll see that she's been like slowly like readjusting positions. You see cogs and various things turning, and like secondary plates like slipping into places, and wiring sort of self-etching with new glyphs, and that like dwarven tapestry that's like all of the shaggy Shar-Pei fur on her just shuffling in between plates, auto mending, which
Nice.
I'll roll for.
Auto mending. Is that a thing she does, or is it an action kind of thing?
It's an action,
Yeah.
but and it's only got a few uses a day, but
Can I turn on Big Black?
it's useful
Yeah,
for
as
what
well.
it is.
Hi, Alex.
You?
Hey, Alex.
And she looks just about fine come the end of it.
Oh,
No.
I'm not muted.
No.
Sorry, just changing from phone to.
Copy that.
I am catching everything though.
Good.
Julie will look over at Ghost though, and sorry, man. I know. I just I blanked out. You look you looking all right? You bit singed there.
Yeah, probably the crispiest I've ever been, but not the most hurt. I'm doing all right.
All right. And he'll just tap, and you'll hear like a clink, 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 clink. He'll tap, his potion store. Just, call out if you need something. Let me lead the way this time. He's feeling a bit bad. Just that, like it was only, technically in the scheme of things, 12 seconds. But, it's only like a minute of be just pausing, and so he feels bad that in that time a couple of more singes went through. So he's definitely keen to sort of push on.
Sure.
Hey, wait, but before you do, you all right? Seems like we've all got our curses.
Yeah, I don't know. That was new. Maybe, and again, like if you're looking, he's holding it's not ignited. He's holding the hilt and he's sort of just turning it around and trying to work it out. I don't think he quite understands it yet, but he knows that now the sunblade is dark, and it's not necessarily that there was the connection there, but he's trying to piece together. Did he actually feel a jolt running up his arm from the handle, or was it or was that just the static electricity that's in the room? And so he's not quite sure.
Sure. Yeah.
It's all right. Power and clarity comes with responsibilities. It sort of taps the front of the shield where the 2 dragon shards still orbiting through the little like transducer that he's affixed. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right. So as everyone kind of shakes off and gets themselves all together again, we move up north.
As we're walking, just up this corridor. So, are we really going to kill a dreamer? I assume Savernus is in there hooked up to a machine. That's what we just learned, right?
I mean, I guess it's lucky that our friends are holed up outside if it comes to that. But he did say I'd try and bring him back.
And as a reminder as well, Jalug, you what did I miss?
The cats are
The
playing.
cats.
Yes, sir.
No, it's just I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes, that you had asked what like Tari and what's her name? The other one
Something
had
like
sent to
Cora,
you.
wasn't it?
I've gone
Zatara.
Zatara, that's right.
Zatara, that's right. It's like something from Avatar, and I can't quite work out what it is.
What they had discussed on like your downtime with them and stuff, and they had, brought up that they are connected to the Dreamlands, and that's possibly when they go to the Dreamlands, they can freely move around and stuff, but that also means that when they come back, they're making that connection themselves. So that in conjunction with the technician, saying that they're trying to blend these realms together, it definitely comes to mind when Ghost is like, well, is there going to be one way to stop this? Like, this is the third Kalashtar that you're trying to rescue.
If it comes to it, we do the deed. But my goal is to try and bring him out. And I think if we can, I don't understand it all, but if we can bring him out, then that probably stops this, because I think they need someone that can dream properly.
For sure.
Yeah, I think ideally disable and bring them home, but
I just wanted to know that we were all on the same page, that giving it a try is the first priority.
Yeah, probably something good to clear up before going into a room of danger.
What's that thing you've been saying? Guns blazing? No, not guns blazing.
Shoot first, ask questions later. Speaking of danger, as you move up the corridor, you start to see that the building itself is almost changing in appearance. There's now no longer those historical portraits and stuff on the wall. It seems like almost like renovations have been made. The further you go up this corridor, you see that, it's almost patchwork with concrete and pillars and stuff. That did this corridor always exist in this orientation? And as you get up to about here, you see that two statues have been put into place. But these are not House Kenneth statues. They seem like they are hooded. They seem to have almost kind of a cultish vibe to them. Definitely, they're not painted, but it seems like the similar cloaks that you've seen wearing in yellow around the place. Two hands hold out, almost like they're expecting a payment of sorts. And just as you take in these details, you see the room next to you is giving off this basically necrotic green glow. It seems that there is etchings that have been carved into the ground, sigils of sorts that you might need some time to make sense of. Tables laid around with what looks like, bone saws and pliers and all these kind of almost tools you would find in a torturer's chamber, but they are laid out, kind of scattered around the place. The walls have got those similar wires you saw at the technician before, ripping through them, almost like someone has barged through here to try and hook up something that doesn't belong. And they are kind of semi-connected to a gateway at the top of the room, which I will reveal if I can find the tool fast enough. Here. So you can see like these wires around the place and it looks very like this has been placed in here. This has been modified from the original building here. You get the sense that the air feels almost thicker around here and that you're going further from what the original purpose of the building was to whoever has occupied it is done. So what would you like to do?
Can I have a look at the statues? And like you said, the hands are sort of out. Like, can I see anything on the hands? Can I,
Yeah, you can give me either investigation or you can give me history if you want to kind of look into what these statues might represent.
I can help you.
I think I'll do. Yeah, I might try history. I think.
Okay, go with advantage.
I'll give you my help action.
Yep. That would be very good because that turns my 8 into a 10.
A 10 total?
10 total.
Yeah, nice.
Not great.
Not great, but you kind of see that this kind of stonework is being hastily done. They're not master crafted statues by any means, but it definitely is maybe you can't see what characters they are, if any, but you definitely can see that the symbolism is that of a toll, though like a guardian of it to pay a toll to.
Is there, is there anything on the hands? Like, I presume they're not like above us; they're like at a level. Yeah.
No, it's the hands are empty.
Okay. It's not like dried blood or something, or
Doesn't seem to be, no.
Okay.
Hera, you don't have a. I remember you saying something about being able to read things. Do you know what these mean? The glyphs?
Yeah, so you see glyphs around this like circle that's in the middle, giving this green glow off.
Is that up north there?
Yeah, but a bit more up here, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Can have a look.
Well, after seeing, Puck, do you not, Jello? Is there anything wrong with these statues? Can we walk past?
Can I investigate for traps?
Yeah, go for investigation.
That's a investigation. 24.
24. You do not find any traps, but you do find carvings that are definitely a writing you have seen before, Puck. It's Thieves' Cant. And the Thieves' Cant reads...
Hello?
I'll put it in the chat as well. The Reaper's tax is marked and met, yet the black door still hungers. Drop cold for the watcher's eye, see the chill, keep your breath. The tally's writ in grave dark ink when the ghost pays your way. It's coming to the chat now.
I will read such aloud for everyone else's benefit.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it means. Let's have a little think, hey? I don't think they mean our ghost. Such some kind
Sorry,
of
I was totally doing
ice magic?
That was my first thought, but I don't know. Would it be so literal?
We got a saying back in Dargoon of the truth. There's truth in cash. It's we call it like cold hard cash. It speaks. Maybe we have to pay. And he said paying a toll. Maybe we actually have to physically pay it.
I'll take out
The tally's
10
written
gold.
great dark ink.
Do 5 on each hand.
Five gold in each hand.
Yeah.
You're doing it, or you're suggesting it?
Yeah, no, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Sure. You take it out, put 5 gold in each hand, and you wait a second. The arms don't move. The gate doesn't dim or anything. It doesn't seem to have done anything.
I'll take my money back.
Yeah, I was going to say it anyway. I was like, it's assumed that you just take that back.
Looking at the statue, what do the faces look like? I know that like I can't pick out. Oh, so no eyes?
No, it's kind of like that thing where they're hooded, and if you actually look at the statue, it's just a blank carving underneath.
I mean, I can't do any magic, so if it's a
Maybe-
magic, then that's someone else who needs to try.
Look, I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of trial. It sounds like, I don't know, advice for something? Maybe? Either way, I don't like the idea of going through these doors.
Can anyone see a black door? Like, I mean, it looks green to me, but
It's definitely dark green, for sure. It's got that dark energy about it. Give me a
It might
perception
be
check.
like Oh, okay. Whoppa. Oh. Mostly ready. What is it with Nat 20's first roll of the game at the moment? Nat 20 plus,
Yeah.
I think, 1.
You kind of look ahead. I do believe you. Good that you've got Alex off to the side with your dice again this game.
Yeah.
You kind of look past the statues, just kind of taking a, beat of the room. And these tools are kind of familiar to you. They are definitely the kind of tools that were used, you used on yourself. It seems very handheld tools, tools that oneself could use rather than, if that makes sense. Like they're kind of like hand saws and hand pliers and stuff like that. And when you look into that side of the room, you do see dried splatters of blood on the floor.
So that's down in these like workbenchy type things now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm just going to look back to everyone and shrug and take a step forward, for lack of another idea.
You take a step forward, and much like when the gold hit the hands, nothing happens. You breathe a kind of sigh of relief as you kind of step into this room and you see that, these means are probably definitely for removing or harming of some way. And as you do, the green glow kind of just has a hue in the room, but it's not dominating or anything with that necrotic kind of energy. And you can see that the wires are all kind of going up to the gate as well.
The wires seem to be coming from these machines.
They seem to be yes
Or
and no.
they're not like operating systems or anything. They're just power.
It doesn't appear to be operating. The gate seems to be connected to that circle on the ground. The wires are kind of connected to the gate and then carrying on through. Give me an Arcana check, Hera.
Certainly not a natural 20. Arcana, that's going to be 12.
12. You see that the sigil mirrors itself almost inside the gate. It's like there is definitely a ward there. But you can tell that this gate has been almost powered by the arcane as a I don't want to just say door, but like it's been put here as a gate, as a stop point. For anyone to pass through, they need to know how to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Any ideas from anyone?
Unfortunately.
I was going to say,
that's yes, but
share with the group.
looking at this like set of stuff here. So you said it looks like things that I would have, and you say it's all bloody. Does it look like are we removing limbs around here? Is that what's happening?
It looks yes is what might have happened. They're definitely the tools to have done it. It's trying to connect that with why that would be here.
That's the Reaper's tax.
Yeah, I don't.
Out of you?
I don't like the sound of that.
What does one of us give up a left arm? One of us give up the right arm?
I'll tell you what, you give up the right.
As far as I'm aware, the Reaper does not turn up for just an injury.
Copy that.
You feel like you're on the right track, Hera.
But
well,
the tally is written in grave dark ink. The only ink I can think of being in a grave is...
I have an idea.
Oh,
if we're talking about the repo, first of all, we kind of...
That was such a Frodo... I can take the ring moment. Like... Go on.
Death is not functioning properly, but I also have several spirits right here on me.
That is true.
If this is about having a spirit released, that's something I can do with little to no cost.
The ghost pays your way. I don't think we need to die, but I think we might need to be close to it.
Well, it says, see the chill, keep your breath. So, I think you're right there.
This is not my area of expertise, but I know dark magic when I see it.
It also have a quick thought. I mean, I'm getting to the point.
Don't say that just yet.
No. It's not that. Like, I did think that, but that's what. This is a different thought. I'm quite expended myself, but worst case, I can bring a Reaper forth. I don't know if that would be a shortcut or if that will not compute with the door, but maybe as a last resort, we try that.
I think the cost to me of bringing out the spirit to see if that works is very low. I'm happy to start with that.
Yeah, there might not be an answer, but it could make things easier. At least the spirit of death is our ally. Right?
Yes. I think Puck is referring to his trinkets. Is that
Trinkets.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe put
Right.
one of those on the hand. See if it
Yep.
takes
All
the
right.
right.
I will take out a jagged piece of armor. A very small jagged piece of armor, which came from the dreadnought thing that we fought
Okay. Yep.
back in town. And I'll put it on one of the hands. And I'll settle in. And yeah, I'll begin. I mean, it happens instantly, technically, but summon forth that spirit.
You summon forth this spirit of someone that has already passed. You've just got the soul, the spirit of them. As you place it into the hand of one of the statues, you see that shape, that kind of almost silhouette start to appear again. And the hand clasps forward and crushes it. As it does, the spirit dissipates, and half of the circle lights up.
Do I get to ask it my question?
You do get to ask a question.
What is your favorite fruit?
It says that really smelly one that everyone hates, the
Durian.
dragon fruit.
Durian?
Durian, yeah.
Oh yeah, he can
Alright.
leave.
Off you go, off you go.
That guy just
And as you see it as well, though, you see that the spirit kind of dissipates in a way that it doesn't go anywhere. It is taken.
Right. Well, that's one. I can do more. I guess might as well continue down this track. I'll take out a very small gnome-crafted music box. And I'll put that on the hand.
Nice. So you
Oh,
use
actually, no.
a second.
You know what? No, I'm gonna use the other one. I'm gonna do a glass orb with a clockwork goldfish.
Place it in the hand. And is that the one of the professor?
Yeah, the Arcanoloth.
Yeah. It crushes and you see that silhouette soul go up. You do get to ask a question if you so choose to.
I'll ask what is on the other side of this door.
Nice. It'll kind of look to the side and see the door and go, it'll say, beyond is the master of water and its followers.
Interesting.
And then
Okay.
gets crushed, dissipates, and you see the other half of the circle line up, and as it does, a necrotic almost burst happens in the room, and the gate removes its sigil and opens up to beyond it. The toll of 2 souls has been paid.
Jesus Christ.
Wait,
It's a
So the
neat trick you got
darkens?
there, Puck.
the gate opens.
Correct.
We should probably move quick.
Sorry, Reese, just to clarify, you said the Master of Water and its followers?
And its followers, yeah.
Water
I
elemental?
think you just found the loophole. I'm so glad I didn't have to bleed for that. Oh.
All right. Well, I think Jalou, you wanted to be up the front, and I'm also feeling pretty healthy at the moment, so maybe we can lead the way. Is anything anyone wants to do? Any casting to be done before we head into what might be a tricky situation?
Anyone want one of these swords?
I was gonna. If we're in a rush, I won't worry. But if we are taking a minute, I would like to see how much, if any, if I can get any scrap out of this room.
Sure. Give me a go Arcana check.
Oh, yay. I'll put the dice that keeps giving me 20s away for a minute. Still an 18 and a 1,
Still an 18,
so
yeah.
19 plus, so 25.
Yeah, you can take some of these tools and repurpose them. Like they are still in good working use, but you can definitely scrap them for material for sure.
Cool.
And while you think that, I will be right back really quick.
Okay. Oh.
This is a Matt Mercer moment. He's going to come back with a giant battle map.
It's just a Brendan Lee Mulligan moment. He needed to pee.
That was convenient. That worked out pretty well. Wouldn't want to have come down here with just like one person or one other person.
Yeah.
It's a real nice trick Puck's got there.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yes,
handy.
I need to stock up again though. I'm back down to just one, and when I've got one, I have advantage on death saves.
When is it? How? Like,
So
is
I'm
it just when something
I
dies?
can't get rid of it. Yeah, if something dies,
Oh, right, yeah.
I think it has to be within 30 feet of me. I think.
Right.
Yeah. Is it you have to kill them? Or just
No,
they have to
just dies.
No, they just
That's
died.
handy.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
that's cool.
Yeah, so it uses my reaction, which is a cost because my reaction can also halve incoming damage, but they're very convenient to have.
while we're taking this
Yeah, it has to be within
time.
30 feet of me, and I use my reaction to cause a tiny trinket to appear in a free hand.
Otherwise, we would have had to go back and get 2 Kalashtar and bring them down.
Rude. What was your question here?
Is there still just like necrotic energy around in the room?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. More just for flavor. We'll sort of hold a hand out and almost pull some of that necrotic energy into myself. I'm just going to cast False Life on myself.
Good call.
Good
Just to get
Good spell.
some HP. It's only fucking going to be at 2nd level, so it's not going to be a shitload. But
No, nice.
I've just downed a healing potion. Just
Yep.
Yeah.
Copy that.
letting you know.
HP.
All right. So you all kind of move through this gate while it has not lost its power, but gained the power of opening. Can I get a marching order of who is going first around this corner? You can probably see that it goes to the east there. And then I will describe what you see.
I think Julian feels like he should take the front.
And I'll go second.
Yep.
I'll go after.
Is Hera drawing a pentagram?
Hera's just sticking around, so
Got something in
front of
her
me
eyes,
here.
just like keeps drifting off.
If you keep doing that, then I'll bring back the map where you can't move your token without crashing your computer.
she's just chasing a
you
moth
changed
around or
things.
something, right?
Look, they're perfectly lined up.
Oh, nice. Cool. You move through this gate, and now you definitely get the sense that this has definitely been altered and been constructed and made for a purpose. There's wires going all around the walls, these tubes and kind of conduits and so on, that whatever is on the other end of these wires and tubes is something that draws significant power as it kind of all snakes around the edges. You turn the corner and you hear that sloshing of water that is in a contained area. Metal sides, metal floor, and grated bridges cross the water as it sloshes around. Clearly, warning dragon shards have been activated that this building has lost power, and things are not going right here. You're not quite sure what the facility is used for, but you see figures across these greatways, all panicking and running around. They stand at about 4 feet tall. Human legs that kind of bend up into fish-like faces. They hold nets and small little like wrenches. And in the middle, you see a larger being that's almost spiraling from the water itself, adorned with jewelry and kind of tattoos and piercings, robes of a Middle Eastern kind of look, and a fish-like head as the Marid sits in the middle of the room holding one of these fish folk and kind of blubbers to it, saying, "This was not what I was promised," and crushes its head in its hands. As it spins around and chucks its body, it blop, 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 flop, flop, flops down, and that's when it kind of sees you at the end and goes, "More intruders," as we're going to roll initiative. So
Like suddenly has a very strong memory of, oh yes, hold your breath.
That's what you see. And here are the creatures you see.
Oh, whoa. Does look like a master of water.
Oh, not great initiative on that one.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm quite certain that you're going to beat me.
2. Molotov, what's going on?
I rolled a natural one. Got the good rolls out of the way early.
Gross. Yeah, you see these creatures all like panicking as they're kind of looking up this thing, trying to bow away. But when it sees that there's intruders, that they all turn around and almost don't know which way to face first. This one's just crushed one of its kin in its hands and thrown it down on the metal grates. But yeah, you see the water kind of sloshing under these, like the grates. You know, when water comes up on a wharf, it goes up in between and then comes down. So the top of them they do look slippery. And then you do see that there is a hallway at the end that goes to the south. The wires continuing along these walls. Envy doesn't need initiative, but Ghost does. Just in case he gets higher than a 19. $21. You bastard. Well, that's good, because that means you go first.
Oh no. Right. Oh, cool. This is great. Yeah, you know what? They're all standing on top of grates and that sort of thing. Okay, cool. I'll just kind of walk up behind Jalug and be like, Stand fast. Hold 1 second, and I'll swing a railgun like up against your hip and use it to brace.
Oh, nice.
And I'll just take a shot.
Who are you shooting?
The big one.
Big old Marad.
How does this work again? Oh, he's not wearing metal armor or anything?
No, natural armor.
Wonderful.
His bling.
His bling. Oh, that's huge. 25 to hit.
25 to hit, that definitely hurts.
These dice are doing me well. I rolled like 3 natural ones earlier today, but I must have got them out of the way. So this is... Oh my god. $43 points of lightning damage.
43 points of lightning damage. You aim this gun on the side of Jaluk's hip and you feel it almost still charged with the static energy from the other room shoot out. Now, for some reason, it hits, and maybe the spiral that goes down to the water conducts the energy down as it takes half damage from the lightning attack. It is resistant to lightning.
It was worth a shot.
It's still a lot of damage.
I did want to know if it was resistant or not, or vulnerable.
Yep.
So that's cool. And then I'll be like, right, you're free, go! And drop the sling and unholster the pistol and just use my extra attack to take a shot at this one here.
Yep, go for it.
Nat 20. I have pinpoint accuracy all of a sudden. It's like the concern from the room before and how easily we walked through it has filled me with this confidence of like, oh, we're going to fuck this shit up.
You know what my reaction to that is? This.
Go on.
I was like, where am I meant to be looking?
There's Discord.
Yeah.
Character sheet helps with damage. +8. So 15 points of magical piercing damage.
Yeah, dead. Absolute
Cool.
sushi on the wall.
All right, I'll look to Envy and be like, charging after Jaluk. And take just 1 step to the side.
Nice. Can Envy move this turn?
She's holding her action to dash.
Yep, gotcha.
I'm
All
not
right,
just getting
Kara.
2 steps forward though.
You're up.
I think I'm going to take a similar approach to Ghost. We seem to be doing this often enough, to be fair. Get the big boys and the quick motherfucker running and dash around, and me and Ghost will sit back and take pop shots. So I'll adorn my staff similar to how he adorns his rifle. Line it up and just sort of fire this green little burst of flame out towards the big guy. How far away is he? Oh, fuck. Plenty of range, mate. Child's play. I'm just going to shoot a little firebolt at him.
Nice.
Fire will work against water, but we'll see. The 18?
18 does hit, yes.
Oh, spicy noodles. It's going to be one of those dice. And another one of those dice. Okay. For 14 fire damage.
14 fire damage. It gets hit and takes the full damage.
Nice.
Fireball hits it. And yeah, it takes full damage.
So yeah, so sort of just
Over.
fire it out and singe the sushi a little bit. Don't really want to go any further at this point, so we'll just sort of stay where I am, tucked behind Jalug, and sort of almost put a hand on his shoulder, waiting for him to give that little friendly push sort of thing, that run off as he goes in,
Sure.
/ using him as cover, but we won't tell him that. Like, you got this, and then sort of ducking behind him.
Very good. Very good. Cool. The Kuatoa one, the first one, is going to throw a spear at Jalug as it's like. I don't have full confidence in him, but for a natural one, the spear just like falls short and just like lands on the grate in front of it. And then the Kuatoa is going to be like, oh, fuck, shit, and jump in the water here and disappear. The next two are going to... they're going to do the same. They're going to run forward and jump in the water and end their turn there. Puck, you're up.
Reassessing plans as the things he was planning on shooting have disappeared. Can I check? So these are wires on the wall, is that right?
Yeah, they're the same kind of tubes that are just all kind of going through to the next room or space.
Okay, I would like to move 30 foot forward, and then I want to use my grapnel gun to shoot and like latch on and like plant myself up in the wires.
Good call. I'll allow that as an action.
Cool. So I'll do that. Sorry, I'm just got to check how close.
Like, they're not hard to hit. They're kind of all sporadically all over the walls, kind of thing.
Hang on, sorry, I'm going to move the map a little. How far away am I still? 25. I think I'll just keep myself a full 30 away from him. All right, so that's an action, and then because I've used a small weapon, I can use my crossbow to now shoot him with my normal crossbow. I will take sharpshooter on my attack. Which is going to make that 11 plus modified 20.
That will hit. Go for damage.
And
not mucking around with any elemental stuff. It's just piercing, right?
yeah, 21 points of piercing.
Ooh. Fuck yeah. Nice. Solid hit.
And then that's my... I will... I don't think I can't actually do it physically, but I'm more just checking, like, am I in a mess of cables or like...
Yeah, like a mess of cables. You're also higher than the grates are. I'm going to say you're like 10 feet up from ground level.
Yeah, cool. And I guess what I was asking, not because I can do it this turn, or actually I still can. Can I hide up here? I know I've shot him.
I'll say so.
Okay, I will use my... No, I've used my bonus action, so I can't do it. So that's okay. That's just the thing that I can know for the future. So, that's all good.
You kind of snuggle yourself in as well, but he knows you're there at the moment.
Yeah, totally fair. Understood.
Jaluk.
Julie's going to move forward onto sort of into the middle of this thing, because he's like, I was going to do it. Looks down at his crossbow. It's been a while since he's used it. And he starts to pull it up and goes, no. And he's going to ignite the blade, and I'm going to hold my action for if I'm hoping standing in the middle section, I'm going to hold my action for if any of these guys come up to like basically as a fish head comes up, can I just lop it off? And equally going to trying to stand in front again still.
Yep. No, that's good. Cool. Before you go, Molokov, the Marid will swish up a whole bunch of water in his hands. And let's see what our distances are. 30 feet, 7 feet. Okay. Yeah, I think he's going to do that first. He's going to clock Puck up in the wires. And as he kind of looks down and sees that the rest of them are still quite far away, swish up water in his hands and just almost do like a monk-style push, and he will do his water jet in a 60-foot line to you. Just for fun, because I can't actually do it. But so that is going to be a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those.
You are good at those.
Is it a 26 pass?
Just. Oh, sorry, it's a 16 DC, sorry, not 26 DC. So you definitely kind of like use those wires to like take the full brunt of the damage away. You will still, I think you can negate it, but you take half damage, which is 11 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah, if I use evasion, dexterity saving throw,
any
take
dex
no
check,
damage.
you just don't.
Yeah.
You just don't take damage.
Nice. So the water kind of, you definitely get wet, but you don't take any damage from it, and you are neither pushed or knocked prone.
You see like a very wet hand just sort of come up and be like,
love it. And then what it will do is that's its action, so movement. One. Play the silly games here. It's going to move back as it kind of floats backwards. Molokov, you're up. You are muted.
Oops. Right. So I think sort of peeking around the corner, I've half seen what's going on. But I will come fully around the corner and look how tall, like I know Puck's like 10 feet up, but like how big of a room are we looking at? Like how tall
It's definitely a chamber that you can tell probably was, fills and then empties and fills and empties. So let's say 20 feet up to the ceiling from the grates.
Right, gotcha.
And Puck's just like a insect on the wall just crawling along the side.
Fuck it. I think now's as good a time as any. As he sort of takes a step in the room, the sort of beetle-like shell that was on his back, it's sort of parts in the middle, and then bits of it, sort of layers and layers of these sort of leaf-shaped bits of scrap metal come out, and then until finally 2 sets of these mechanical wings spread out behind him. And I will cast Fly on myself.
Brilliant.
There's sort of got these sort of like holes in the middle where there's like the spinning propeller.
Yes.
And Molokov will just do sort of like as they're winding up, it's sort of like the rumbling of like a storm cloud, and as he lifts off the ground, it's like a crack of thunder, And with my 60 feet of fly speed,
Whoa.
I will zoom up towards him, just locking eyes with him.
Yep.
And I'm gonna sort of be like 10 feet above the grates,
Yep.
I think.
Cool. I'll just give you a little thing to signify that. Sure,
And
it is
actually,
wet.
knowing this guy has a line attack, I'm gonna go sort of that
Yep,
way.
sure. Makes sense. You like go right up and then like do the strafe that jets do. Like
Yeah. Yes, it's.
That's incredible. Love it. Anything else from you?
No, that'll be all.
All right, Ghost, you're up.
Wonderful. I'll sort of half like unsheath / drop the briefcase and just reach in quickly, and then my hand just wraps around part of Hera's staff as a little like auto latched piece of metal clips onto it, and I just give it a flick, and it's just a pair of crosshairs from my old crossbow as just a random item interaction. I'll be like, watch out for those little ones. Don't know where they've gone. And I'll just post up on the edge of my shield and hold my action to wait for anything to pop up out of nowhere.
Okay, you're holding as well. Hera, you're up.
Yeah, probably similar mentality. So we'll run forward a little bit, get to there, and knowing that Jalug is hopefully getting the attention of at least one or two of them, we'll sort of slap my staff down onto the metal grate a couple times and sort of just like ting ting make that reverberation, and then take 2 steps back and hold the staff out and ready a firebolt.
Nice. Ready a firebolt for a fish folk?
For a fish folk, that appears closer to us than to Jaluk.
Sure. Cool. The way that's going to work then, as they all go to make their turn, get them on the right layer. So they pop up. Jalug, you can take your action on this one closest to you.
Sounds good. Big swing with Great Weapon Master. So -5 + 7. 25.
That'll hit.
Sick. All right. Ooh, you can re-roll a 1, so that's good. Oh, you turn. That is 16. 26 points. So I slice into it.
Completely cut through it.
I think I gut that fish.
Yeah. These two will pop up. Hera and Ghost, you can each take a shot at one of them. I'll go Ghost north, Hera south.
I would have been looking left side was my first anyway. 24 to hit.
Yep.
Seven. 9 points of piercing.
Cool. This one's still standing.
I have a second shot.
In one action?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I have extra attack. Yeah. 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Give damage.
11 points piercing.
Nice, that'll do it.
Bang, bang.
And
Alright,
I will use my reaction to snatch a soul trinket for that one.
That's salt. Nice.
Can I just say it's a fish scale?
You can say it's a fish scale.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That's only 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage. So it cinders it a bit, but it's still standing. Cool. That means it can take its turn. And now that it's close to you, since you're the only one out, it is going to throw a net at you, Jaluk.
That's not how fishing is supposed to work.
Hey?
That's not how fishing is supposed to work.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Envy will give him a shunt on the back of the legs to push him 3 feet to the left.
Impose
So you
disadvantage?
roll at a disadvantage, yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's still a 17.
It does not hit.
Does not hit. Move out of the way, and the net just goes and falls and then just slips into the water. And you see this guy just do the little thumbs up towards you.
Fucking love these guys.
Give a little scritch behind. Okay. Good boy. Girl. Good dog.
And then it will end its turn there because it's already used its jump out of the water. Puck.
So I seeing that one back there, and that's definitely for Jalug on his turn. Puck is going to. Oh man, no one's. That's so annoying because no one's in. Oh, actually, let's go check a range. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Because I've got.
You ignore.
Yeah, I was just checking. It wasn't 60 feet, but it is 120 on a hand crossbow. That's fine. So I'm going to take my bonus action to do steady aim, so I can get a critical. Sorry, not get a critical. So get a advantage on the attack, which will give me sneak attack. That's what I'm trying to say. On the big guy with my hand crossbow.
Go for it.
Gosh, one of those. Actually, I'm going to re-roll the one, even though the other one will hit, just in case I get a 20.
Yeah, 20, yeah.
Which I don't, so that's fine. So otherwise, that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go for damage.
All right. Oh, I didn't say sneak. I didn't say thingy, so I don't get to do that. That's annoying. Since I sharpshoot is what I'm going to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for that plus 1.
Practically, did you have to get over so you're not at long range?
I get to ignore that because I have a feat that lets me ignore that. And as far as damage goes, that is 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 20, 25 points of damage.
Nice.
And that's all I can do for now because I can't move anymore. So that's my turn.
All right, nice. Jaluk.
I'm going for it. Moving through, taking a swing. That is a -5. That's a 16.
That will hit.
And that's a lot. That's 27 points. Sorry, because that's the -5. So 27 points of damage.
Nice. Slice through again.
I think I'm almost just running through. So I'm just the blade is out, and it's not even a swing. It's almost like my momentum as I come through. I mean, so I technically can make another attack if there was anything nearby, but there is not. So that was 5.
And sorry, I'm going to use my reaction to take another soul trinket.
Yep.
And I'm going to run the rest of my distance, moving up there. I don't think am I allowed to then, as I get there, pull the crossbow out, or I'm not sure because I think I took an attack with the sword.
It's
so.
a heavy crossbow, right?
Yeah, so I think I need
you
to.
can pull it out, but yeah, it won't be able to take a shot.
Yeah, I'll swing it out and get ready. But that's the end of my turn.
Awesome. All right, the Marad, seeing that all its followers have been taken care of, it will kind of almost move its hands round, and you see that it's holding a trident in one of its hands, and it is going to cast Control Water as Jalug and Envy feel your feet start getting wet as all the water in the chamber starts to surge up. Molokov and Puck, you do not get affected by this as you're up higher. But everyone back in that first room, Ghost and Hera, you see the water kind of flowing out in here, you're not affected by it either, but moving into the room, you would be. So, Jalou, you'll have to use a swim speed if you have one, and you see that it is coming up around your chest. It is still rising. It will then use its movement. What's it going to do? Yeah, I reckon it's going to try and get over here, kind of off the grates. Oh, you're flying anyway. It doesn't matter. That's cool. And then it will do a... Do a ranged a trident attack at you, Molotov, which isn't going to be a high attack roll. Oh, that's not bad. No, 19 doesn't hit, does it? Bounces off, and you see it move its hands around, and it magically has this trident in its hand again. It's a magical trident that returns. But that's its turn, which means it's Molotov's turn.
Of that trident. Yeah, I guess sort of blocks, bats the trident off with the with one of the wings and sort of takes a spin and with a beat of the wings launches towards him. Sort of, everyone's going to be wanting to do ranged attacks, so I might go sort of on this side of him.
Nice.
And yeah, just come straight in with a trying to bonk him on the head.
Nice.
Let me go back to the dice that was doing the kindnesses. I swear to God, this dice, man, is doing absolute wonders for me. It's a 29 to hit with a nat 20.
I've actually been meaning to get some loaded dice. Can you send me the link?
To be fair, Alex got me those dice, so.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Extra.
To load
And
them.
all you do in return is take her out to dinner. God damn.
Does it cost extra?
All right, go for your damage.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. So 12 plus. Oh, so 16 points of thunder damage. Don't know if that's the same effect as lightning damage.
It is not resistant to thunder.
Cool. Love that.
16?
16. Here we'll have disadvantage on trying to attack anyone but me now. And I will smack him again. Well, try to.
Nice.
That's not as good. Plus 9, so 16 to hit.
16 to hit does not hit.
That's fine. Yeah, so, but because of that first hit, he hit, like, the thunderous energy is just blurring his vision as he looks at everyone else. Giving him disadvantage.
Gotcha.
So that'll be my turn.
All right, Ghost, you're up. The water is piling in here. You know that if you can see that the grates are covered in water now. Like if you move forward, it's going to become speed.
Did he have to make a con save because of the damage?
A con save for
Control water.
Look, I don't know. He cast. I'm just seeing him cast the spell to
Gotcha.
raise the water. I don't know. If he's got it innately, then that's fine. But
it's controlling the water to rise. He's not concentrating on it. No.
Yeah, gotcha.
Whoop. Yeah, I am just going to move forward a little bit. Just into the first. Yeah, the first part of the grate.
Nice. You go into the water.
extra movement that costs? Oh, we talking like hip height
Yeah.
water? Yeah,
Like
cool.
you now need to swim or which I think is half movement if you don't have one innately.
I do not have a swim speed, but that's okay because this is as close as I need to be. Sort of aiming, kind of half swimming, trying to use the shield as some sort of stability. At the end of my range at disadvantage, I will take 2 pot shots at him.
Like a boogie board.
Yeah, a little bit, except it's made of wood and iron, so it doesn't float very well.
Yeah, go for disadvantage shots.
Plus. So still a 21 for the first shot.
That'll hit.
Whoop. And a 19 for the second.
19 will hit as well. Go for damage.
The plus 12 to hits. Really lovely.
Solid.
14 piercing for the first.
Yeah.
And 10 piercing for the second.
Nice. Both decent shots.
I will stay here. Envy has the same commands.
All right, Hera, you're up.
Yeah, I think I like this idea of not getting wet just yet, so I'll move up to just above Ghost. I believe that I'm still in range. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And Fire still seems to be combating the fish people. So I will try and cook this sushimi for 23 to hit.
Damn, that's a good hit.
That's cocked weirdly enough for a D10. For 9 fire damage.
Solid hit.
Think
Anything else?
yeah, I'm just trying to think. I don't really want to get wet, but no, I think I
Classic
might.
cat.
Yeah, I think I will just stay like sort of manhara about taking another few steps forward, but I think maybe if we take this guy out, the water level will drop again. So I'm just gonna stay where I am, tucked up behind Ghost.
Okay. Cool. Puck, you're up, and someone's in combat with this creature.
Yay! Yep, I will take my first crossbow shot at him.
So advantage, any sharpshooter?
No advantage. No advantage. Actually, can I re-roll and then take whatever that roll is for doing a sharpshooter?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, that's not so good. Plus, that's 17 to hit.
17 is the AC. That's a hit.
Okay. This is actually I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. Okay, cool. That's not bad. There's a lot of good numbers there. That's crazy. Wow. My lowest on these dice is a 4. 10,
Well,
20, 31.
on what dice?
32, 30.
D10s?
No.
D6s.
Sixes.
D6s.
Sorry. So that's 36 plus 10, 46 points of damage.
46 points of damage. That is enough to do it. How do you want to take this guy out?
I imagine like the combat, because they're they're both kind of floating a little bit. He's just sort of like moving around each other a little bit. And yeah, Puck sort of lines up a shot, and he like he's sort of waiting, hesitating that moment, and then finally shoots it off just as Molotov moves back in the way and has that moment of like, oh no. And at the last moment, they sort of just move out of the way, and the guy does not see it coming, and it's just right between the eyes.
Nice.
Yeah,
As it
I don't
goes-
know if he falls down or what, but yeah, that's how the shot goes.
Between the eyes, it kind of almost does like in the first X-Men movie where the president gets turned into a water person and he just bubbles forward and then turns into water itself as the jewelry and equipment drop down, and you see the water just suddenly lose all ferocity about it as it drops down. Julie, I'm going to get you to make a con save as you kind of get thrown back onto this grate here. Same with Ghost.
That's a 23.
And Ghost?
It's a 19 on the dice plus a shit ton.
Each take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of come crashing down on this thing. And that takes us out of initiative.
Very upsettingly, he is 5 feet outside of my 30 feet to get my soul trinket off him, because that would have been a really interesting one.
All of them married.
Yeah. I'm going to jump down, and then I'll move over. And
Sure.
is everyone
Molotov
okay?
sort of lands and like bends the grates in as he comes down again.
Nice.
Jalug will undo the top knot, wet it, flick it back, retire it. So, call out to Ghost. Boy, girl. Pointing at Envy.
She's a good girl.
Good girl. Very good girl. And maybe like, help, because I imagine also the water coming up, like sort of just
It's
maybe
sopping wet.
just, help. And
Just-
Julian uses the fact that his stuff's a little bit wet now to sort of just scrub out a bit of the blood that's on the armor, and come on, and we'll move up towards Puck and Molotov.
Looking at the things that
Yeah,
get
and-
dropped, are they in the water?
I was going to say, while I've
Go Molotov as
fly
well.
speed, can
Yeah.
I sort of hover over and see if I can? If I have to dive, that's fine, and then I'll.
Yeah.
But at least while I've got the speed to like be able to get up and on the grade again.
Yeah, sure. Why don't between you and Puck you make investigation separate or
Yep.
help?
I will
actually-
take the
yeah, I'll do-
investigation let me have.
I was going to say, yeah, you go with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? Okay.
Oh, as in, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all
Yeah.
good. That's
I'll sort of
21.
like be taking Puck's lead and sort of just
Yep.
diving where he says to.
Nice. What's the
21.
roll? Puck? 2-1? Nice. So you find a few things. You dive down, you use your propellers to kind of like hover over the water as it's kind of sloshing and going down further. But as it does, it means that the grates are getting higher and higher away from how deep this room goes. And we'll say it goes down about 30 feet or so. But, that's going to be a challenge to get up these curved walls as the water was being kept here by this creature. We'll go through it bit by bit. You find water elemental essence on it. A married may leave behind a trace amount of essence from the elemental plane of water. While invisible to the naked eye, a quick ritual can reveal its presence, a small glowing ball of blue light. So you can put that in a vial that you might have. That's water elemental essence.
Mhm.
You also see that the body left behind like almost that sea foam that sometimes is like on the beach where it like crashes up, and then it kind of sits there. You're not really sure if it's poisonous or not as a kid, and you didn't know whether to touch it, but it's probably harmless. It is on the prime material plane. When a dead Marid turns to water and splashes to the ground, it can leave behind a frothy foam. The foam quickly disperses and must be harvested quickly, so this will be using another vial. The foam contains a strong amount of arcane power that can be used by spellcasters to enhance their magic. And you probably need to study it before finding out what that can do. So that is Marid.
I'll do that
foam.
from the surface, maybe while there's diving going on.
Yeah. Coins are plenty, full from this thing. A creature of wealth and status. Just boing. There is...
Like Sonic when he gets hit and all the rings come out.
Yes, yeah. 430 gold pieces.
This fish is richer than I am.
And then also you find 6 art objects worth 75 gold pieces each. And the generator has given us a gold dragon comb, 3 silver chalices, and 2 obsidian statues with gold fittings.
So can you list those again?
1 gold dragon comb.
Comb.
3
like
comb,
hair?
like hair
Yeah.
comb. Yeah. 3 silver chalices. And 2 obsidian statues. You know, like almost like idols. I was going to say action figures, but you know, that kind of size. It's like, oh, look, I'm doing this. No, you do that.
I think we should
You
call
some
it
of the
your
other
grave.
the other.
He definitely did that when he was mad at his underlings,
Yeah.
just sitting there like, oh, but you didn't tell me to do that. He said.
And then finally, you see next to it is a 3-pronged trident. And that can be the Trident of Fish Command.
Ooh.
Oh, does it give you? Does it make you Aquaman?
So, because you asked for it, you can have a special trident.
Oh.
Well, I was thinking that Jalug might need a thrown weapon that comes back to him, which could be pretty cool.
That's true.
Yeah, that was me saying that he still has a weapon rather than an actual being a effect that this thing does.
Well, it's canon now, so
It is canon now. The trident does not return by itself.
damn. Okay.
It does make you Aquaman.
It does.
You can cast Dominate Beast from it on a beast that has a swim speed.
It doesn't give you a swim speed, does it? Or give you any other, like, you can swim underwater with... That would be cool.
Nah.
Yeah.
I just quickly looked up what magic tridents there were, and there's that one. And then there's another one which is very rare and allows you to cast Tsunami at will, which is an 8-level spell. And I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Let's not do that.
Come on,
I love
man.
the idea of just some
Be cool.
petty tyrant, and someone's like, "Us, I'm really sorry, sir. Like, we've actually run out of the chicken parmigiana. We can't offer you that one, unfortunately." It's like tidal wave,
Tsunami!
tidal
Tsunami!
wave. Oh yeah, tsunami. It's like not any minor inconvenience. Tsunami.
On a failed save, a creature takes 60-10 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
And isn't it like 100 foot wide and 300 foot
Three-
in travel distance or something?
300 foot, yeah.
I think
Jesus Christ.
I think that would be awesome, given that we're heading into an area that's like basically full of electricity as well. Like we could just like actually, how do we actually defeat the Creation Forge? We just pour water on top of the keyboard and just.
Oh my god!
Cool.
A machine's
So
worst
that
nightmare.
does that.
Well, practically speaking, I do not have attunement slots. And if it doesn't come, like it looks cool, but if it doesn't come back to me,
Yeah, sorry.
You could just have it for the sake of having a thrown weapon, at least for one throw.
yeah, and a trident is probably better than I don't know. Like I think I can.
I think
because it
I'll say
uses your
this.
strength, does it?
For a soldier of your kind
Yes,
of
strength weapon.
training, you can use the trident as a base trident without any of its effects, if you so choose.
Does it still work as a magic weapon, even if it doesn't? Even if you're not attuned?
Yeah.
Does anybody want it / actually have an attunement slot to use it for, or
I don't
Absolutely
think there's any spare attunement slots at the moment.
no?
It's
All right,
useless
well,
to me.
I'll take.
Actually, I think I've got
if
one,
you do,
but
then you should use
I'm
that
not gonna.
because, like,
No, you go for it.
You've got an empty
I feel
slot.
like you'll get. I think I've got an empty. Hang on, I'm just checking now. But that changes though. I think it depends what I'm doing infusion wise for the day. I think it's
Right,
just
that's right.
today I've got a slot.
I
So it's like yes, I've got a slot, but not always.
yeah, my thing on my character sheet, I have 2 empty attunement slots because 2 of the items, even though they're existing items, and like I can't add them properly, so they're
Oh no. No, never mind. Today I do not. Because I've got returning shield for today.
Yes.
So no.
Alrighty.
What was the purpose of this room? Maybe it's cooling or something? Is there any like steam or anything going on in here? Anything to give a reason this room exists?
You kind of take a look around, and you with the artificers as well, and your knowledge of how things work. Like this probably was the main cooling room of whatever was working. You can see all the wires around. They're not glowing red, heating up, but you can tell that it's almost like a water coolant in a PC. It's like if you run stuff through it, the Marriott obviously was there to keep control of the temperature and stuff, but things are starting to go wrong and it lost its cool and started attacking its minions. Other than that, and even if Ghost and Molokov want to get in on it as well, there's not like there's a big red button in here that says overheat the whole plant or stuff like that. It's just
Yeah, I'd like to think that
He knows us
these
too well.
smaller ones are like inlet valves, and they're just like trickling. Be like, if we hadn't blown up the geothermal station, this
They would be
whole
going.
room would have been a lot more chaotic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and 430 divided by 5 is 86.
Oh, sure.
If anyone wanted to know.
86 gold.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Can I have the comb as well?
Yeah.
The cone?
Sweet.
Oh,
The
cone.
comb. Now that I've washed my hair, I'm gonna.
Self-care is important.
Oh, look. You want to look your best when you're delving in a
Just-
dungeon.
Just on the
Yes, carry on.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
no.
I can.
Frozen.
Classic.
The classic here.
but not really just the comb, but the trinkets and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Do we get the sense that, or like, can I look over the simply with the trinkets and discern if there's any necrotic coming off them, and if they need similar to the trinkets that he pulls?
I think he's
the
asking
question is, are any of them
they-
magical?
Yeah, they're not magical items. They're just trinkets that the Marriott has on their person. They're not souls trapped in trinkets.
Yeah, that was what I was asking. If they were like pucks, trinkets.
Yeah, sweet. No, they're just worthy of gold. Marids are known to collect items. All right. So as you make your way across the grates at a nice steady pace at the moment, taking in this room that obviously they've recruited, a being from another plane to help out here. So they're pulling out all the stops for sure. You see a corridor to the south. And down the corridor, you see a large machine kind of almost humming with soft yellow energy. If I reveal this here. With a dais in the center. Glyphs of arcane around it and the wires passing through it.
Ever onward, unless anyone needs a rest.
Yeah, let's keep going.
No,
Nice.
it's only my sanity that's getting tired.
Malakov sort of folds the wings back in, and they
I
sort of.
wouldn't mind stopping, but I don't have the time.
You'll be alright. Put a hand on his shoulder, and some blue runes sort of light up on the arm, and I'll give you a cheeky little cure wounds.
Nice.
Not a great one though. Well, 5 points of healing, if that helps.
5 points of healing.
I think Hera's still at max.
She is. I don't mind. I think almost instinctively he'll still do it. Just
That's fair.
like, she looks
Yeah,
she looks
sorry.
beat up.
I'm technically above
Oh, because of false life.
above my max.
Oh, nice.
That's fair. It's more just my arcane.
Actually, can I? Oh, no.
All right. So as you approach this machine, it looks like there are dragon shards in almost a glass dome that are kind of pulsing with soft orange yellow energy. Above it is a plaque that Ghost and Molokov, you notice, is in the font of House Kenneth. Wires all around the room and a kind of a soft energy around it. And the inscription reads this here. If you want to read that out, Ghost.
Ooh. Let's see here. Oh, am I muted?
No?
Cool. What do we got? Property of House Kenneth, model DS-12 restoration engine. Powered by certified Kyber Dragonstone core. Kyber? Kyber. Okay. Warning, use protocol. Primary function, total reconstruction, single subject. Secondary function, group recuperation, shared output. Warning, core depletion, irreversible. Huh. And if I turn back around, does this thing look like it's loaded with a core?
It does. It looks like it's got a charge in it.
Well. Looking around the room, it doesn't look like any of the wires that are run through here. The ones notably forcibly kind of shoved through walls that we've been following along. Doesn't look like it interacts with this machine.
It looks like this machine is sitting separate from the wires coming through. but kind of at that moment as well, you see all of the energy kind of like flicker a bit, and you kind of hear in the distance a loud something happening.
It's a heal station, guys. Probably used by the engineers while they were building the Unity machine. Just when things go wrong, as they naturally do when you're trying to create new things. Looks like it's got some energy left.
Just so we're like, this is table talk. From what I understood of that, it's revivify if for one person, or like maybe a long rest for everyone. Is that kind of how other people are reading that?
I reckon it'd be more like a long rest for one person and like short rest or healing for everybody.
The reason I say that is because it says total reconstitution, not recuperation. Do you know what I mean? Primary function, total reconstitution. Secondary function, group recuperation.
I'm not exactly the best with medicine, but as far as I'm aware, in engineering language, to reconstitute something is to... Yeah, it's like when an engine breaks down or you've got a part that doesn't work properly. You fix it, you reconstitute it to gain back losses, like adding fuel.
Reese's vocabulary might not be this in depth.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the total reconstitution, sort of look over at Hera, who's fucking just at like a third of her proper max
I am
HP.
also looking at Hera.
That's right, yes. That's
We
what
really want to reset
that's
Hera
the
to
way
level 1,
to-
guys.
Yeah. I mean, like, practically speaking, I'm fine. I'm 17 off full. If it gave me a short rest, I'd get, like, a couple of things back. But,
yeah, like, it would, like, like, long rest would be great if it did that, but it, like, health-wise, I'm fine. Like, it would be nice to get cell slots back, but...
yeah, but if that's
I'm
going to,
at-
like, bring Hera back.
Yeah, I'm also
I
2
think, yeah, if
HP
that-
off,
I would
totally fully rested as it is.
Yeah,
So I don't need it either.
I think we tried single subject, because if there's a way to get Hera back to normal... Although, total reconstitution doesn't just mean, like, turn her into a fucking robot.
There's no robot, there's no empty robot sitting next to it to like put the consciousness into.
There's not. There's no conduit.
Yeah.
That's good, that's good.
I agree.
It sounds like we all kind
I'm
of
a little
agree.
singed, but I'll be all right. Still got some tricks up my sleeve anyway.
Well, Hera, you managed to avoid getting wet in the previous room, but looks like this one's yours, especially. The GIF I sent before is now becoming relevant.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind sharing. We would all get benefit from the group thing, but if you insist on just me, then it might be worth a try to relieve me of some of my ailments.
You've physically sacrificed more of yourself than any of us here so far. It's worth a shot.
Okay, well, how does it work?
Oh,
From what you can tell,
I investigate.
there is a
Big red
like
button.
a stand where it looks like someone can be, or kind of a few stands around it where you can all kind of put your hand on that glass dome for the group one. the controls look like they're on the other side, and when you start looking at it, it is almost switch on, switch on, switch on, power, go.
So we've got startup protocol, then we've got single cell activation, and then we've got multi-cell activation. We just leave that one turned off, and then real simple.
All right. So Hera, you sit yourself in the position as Ghost kind of walks through the steps of doing this thing. As you switch the switches, you see that this almost energy from the dragon shard comes to life and starts lighting up where you see those yellow kind of sigils and stuff, almost like in a Tron, kind of lights up. You feel your hair of your fur kind of start to stand up on edge, Hera. And you kind of feel a surge coming through you as your vision kind of blurs in and out a little bit. I need you to make a wisdom save for me, please.
It was cola. Give me a throw. Wow, fucking heaps. 22.
22. You see, as your vision kind of blurs and comes in and out of focus, you see the silhouettes of your party members standing in front of you. And you see that the wall behind them kind of almost starts to fade a bit and then comes back again. And I'm going to ask you if you would like to focus in on what is beyond that. So you're aware that it's happening.
No, I think not. I think feeling that, for lack of a less meta term, feeling that save will probably see something is there and think to turn and keep myself here, keep myself with the party, not let myself get pulled and distracted. So we'll probably almost just close my eyes even and just hope everything goes smoothly.
You consciously shut out the force that was trying to cross into your mind as it seems and feels close now. Close as in right beyond this wall. And you make the conscious choice to stay with your party as you feel almost an energy slightly leave you, not fully, but you feel yourself win that yin-yang battle inside you, and you can get the benefits of a long rest. As your eyes open and your vision is clear, no blur or anything, and you see your party standing in front of you, almost waiting for a while. So everyone else, this took not even 20 seconds. You just saw like a pulse go up, and Hera opened her eyes.
Did it work? How do you feel?
Oh, yes, I feel much better. I feel good. I'll sort of glance down at my hand, seeing the scar still there. And as good as I can be. I feel fresher than I was for sure. Oh, look at all those.
Step out of the machine, and the rest of you notice that dragon shard just has lost all its color. Now it is just almost a crystal kind of look.
Okay. Good. I'm glad.
All right.
Anyway.
As you see that this machine no longer has any use, you kind of all gather yourselves together and look down the hallway and see that all the wires now are coming to a stop as you kind of round the last few corners, and you can now hear that big, almost clunking of something happening in the next room. And as you do round the corner, all the lights are kind of doing that dim, kind of losing power look. And the final two iron steel doors above it in gold-plated kind of label says Unity Engine. And that is where we'll stop the session. And I can reveal the edge of the map as you all kind of move here.
Oh, Jesus.
So we
Doors
got
closed.
The doors are closed.
Good.